Good morning, students. Welcome to today's lecture. In the last class, we discussed concept of multiplication of fractions. I gave you some videos also to understand the concept. I hope you got the concept and how it is different from addition and subtraction of fractions. In addition and subtraction, we have to make both the fractions like fractions. But in the case of multiplication, we can just multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators and get the answer. Okay, now see, first of all, I will discuss some parts of each question so that you can solve the remaining part comfortably. Okay, question number one is which of drawings A to D show first part 2 into 1 by 5, then 2 into 1 by 2, 3 into 2 by 3 and this one. In front of you, you have four diagrams. You have to understand which diagram is representing which fraction. Okay. So first of all, I need you to think that we all know multiplication is actually repeated addition. If someone says 2 into 3, that means you are doing 3 plus 3. Someone says 6 into 5. So you are adding 5 how many times? 6 times. In a similar way, here also we can say if it is 2 into 1 by 5, it is actually 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5, isn't it? So multiplication is also known as repeated addition. That concept will help us to understand the desired answer. Let's see. First part is 2 into 1 by 5. We know multiplication is also known as repeated addition. Therefore, this term which is given to us can be seen as 1 by 5 added 2 times, or we can write this as 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. If you try to understand this fraction, very simple. This denominator is complete, so it is 5. Out of 5, one part is shaded. This fraction is known as 1 upon 5. Similarly, 1 upon 5. So I have tried to show you using this circle. I have made how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have taken one complete circle and I made how many parts? 5 parts. So this circle contains 5 parts. Out of the 5 parts, how many parts are shaded? One part. Similarly, we have a plus sign and we have this also again. So one part is shaded, other four parts are unshaded. So these two diagrams will be our answer. Okay, just for your knowledge, I have solved it further and we know how to solve. As the denominators are same, so they are like fractions. We can just write 5 in the denominator and add 1 plus 1. It becomes 2 upon 5. To show it in diagram way, very easy. Again, I have made 5 parts, but this time how many are shaded? 2 parts are shaded. That is why I shaded this part and this part. So total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So denominator is showing total. It is just like your marks that you get in examination. Suppose you get 29 out of 30. What you can do? You can draw a circle and make 30 parts. Out of those 30 parts, you color 29 parts. That will be your marks. Isn't it? Got it? Now you can solve the remaining parts on your own. Okay. Now see the next question number 2. Some pictures A to C are given below. Tell which of them show first part 3 into 1 by 5 equal to 3 upon 5. It is similar question. In this time they have solved it and they want us to find which figure represent this thing. Very easy. Again, first of all, this 3 into 3 by 4. First I am solving it normally, the way we solve. How we solve multiplication of fractions? We multiply the numerators and we multiply the denominators. Okay. So we will get by solving 3 into 3 as 9 and this is upon 1, 1 4 is 4. So answer is 9 upon 4. We can understand this is an improper fraction. Why it is improper? Because numerator is larger than denominator. So what will we do? We will convert this fraction into mixed fraction. And to convert, very easy, we will divide this 4, we will divide 9 by 4. We know 4 to the 8. What is the remainder? 1. And we know how to write in mixed fraction form. First we write the divisor and denominator. Then we write the quotient in front of it like this. And then we write the remainder over here. To check, you can see 4 to the 8 plus 1 is 9 upon 4. So we are doing it correct. So this way we have solved it. Now, question doesn't require this thing. This thing is not required by the question. This I solved just to show you how to multiply. Okay. Now, we have to see this 3 into 3 by 4 as again the same concept. Multiplication is also known as repeated addition. So we can say this 3 by 4 is added how many times? Yes, 3 times. So we can write this as 3 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4. Now we have to find from the given figures that figure which has 4 parts. And out of those 4 parts, how many parts are shaded? 3 parts are shaded. So let's see. I have given you the answer. It is B part. You can see the first triangle is having how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, which is same as our denominator. And how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3. That is the numerator. Hence it is the correct one. Similarly, we have same one more triangle as in our question. So we have 3 triangles same to same. And when you add them, what is the answer? Answer is 2, 1 by 4. This can be seen as 2 plus 1 by 4. Kindly understand this thing. It is not 2 into 1 by 4. Mixed fraction is seen as this. It is 2 complete parts plus 1 by 4. So, if you see, here we have one triangle shaded completely, second triangle shaded completely, and third triangle only one part out of 4. That is why I have written here this 2 is actually 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 4. Hence, this diagram is absolutely correct. And for this first part, B is the answer. Similarly, you can solve the remaining parts and get the answer. Okay, I'm again repeating this thing. This is a mixed fraction 2 1 by 4. It is seen as 2 plus 1 by 4 or 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 4. That is 1 complete, second complete, and 1 by 4 third one. That is why one triangle complete, second triangle complete, and third triangle is 1 upon 4. Got it? Now, question number 3. Multiply and reduce to lowest form. This question I gave you homework. It is very easy. Just you have to understand how to multiply and then see whether the answer is in lowest form or not. Let's see. This 15 can be seen as 15 upon 1 and we have 3 upon 5. They are getting multiplied. Okay. And we know in multiplication, numerators get multiplied as well as denominators. So we will have 15 into 3 upon 1 into 5. So 15 threes are 45 upon 5. You can see it is a improper fraction. Why? Again, because the numerator is larger than denominator. Okay. So what will we do? We will convert this into mixed fraction, or let's try what happens. So we have taken this 5 as divisor, 45 as dividend. We know 5 nines are 45. Answer is 0. So no need of mixed fraction because no remainder is there. We are getting exact answer, that is 9. Okay. I have solved one more part, that is 7th part. 11 into 4 upon 7. This 11 can be seen as 11 upon 1. No issue. Now 11 into 4 and 7 into 1. 11 fours are 44. 7 ones are 7. Again, this is a improper fraction. So we will divide 44 by 7. 7 6 are 42. What is left? 2. So we have divisor as 7, quotient as 6 and remainder as 2. So we write a mixed fraction in which first we write the divisor, in front we write the quotient and then we write the remainder. I told you this is read as 6 plus 2 by 7. Okay, we don't put plus here, it is understood in a mixed fraction. Okay, what it means, 6 complete parts and 2 by 7. Okay, now question number 4. You have to shade in first part 1 by 2 of the circles in box A. You can see in box A you have how many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But it is saying you have to shade 1 by 2. How? But total are 12. How can you share 1 by 2? You have to understand this. Let's see. Similarly, in second part, we have to solve 2 by 3 of triangles in this box. Again, you have to see because here total is 3, here total is 9. In this one, total is 2, here total is 12. In third part, total is 5, here total is 15. So, totals are not matching. That means it is not straightforward question. We have to think something to shade it. Let's see in the next slide. I have solved the first part for you, that is shade 1 by 2 of circle in box. So you can take, I have counted, there are 12 circles in total and in our fraction total is 2. So our job is to make this 12 and this 2 equal. How? We can multiply something in 2 to make it 12 so that we have same total numbers. Then only we can easily shade the part. Okay. Now the thing comes how to make this 2 as 12. Let's see. By the concept of equivalent fraction. What are equivalent fractions? They are same fractions but they are multiplied in numerator as well as denominator by some number. We can write this 1 by 2 as 1 by 2 into 1 upon 1. Is there any difference? If you solve it, you get the same number back. So it is not different. Okay. But this 1 by 1 will help me to get the desired outcome. That is, I can write 1 by 1 as 6 upon 6. You can check, you can cut them. Again, it is 1 only. So we can write like this. So you can see 2 6 is how much? 12 and 6 ones are 6. So this gives me my equivalent fraction of 1 by 2. So I have written 1 by 2 as 6 by 12. This now makes it easy for me to shade because out of 12, how many are to be shaded? 6 circles. So in 12, you have to shade these first two circles in your notebook. I hope you got it. For you, I am solving one more part of this question. Let's see. The third part is saying shade 3 upon 5 of the squares in box C. Again, if you understand, out of 5, you have to shade 3. Out of 5, you have to shade 3. But in the question figure given, there are how many boxes? There are 15 square boxes. Then how will you shade in this manner? Again, we have to go for the concept of equivalent fraction. We have to make this denominator 5 as 15 so that the total is same in both the numbers. Then only we can shade easily. So let's see how to make it 15. Again, we can write this 3 by 5 as 3 by 5 into 1 by 1. Nothing is changed. Yes. And this 1 by 1 can be written as 3 by 3. Why? Because I know that 5 threes are how much? 15. That is why I have taken 3 by 3. Okay. 3 threes are 9. 5 threes are 15. So we have got same total number as the number of boxes. Now it is easy to shade. Now we have to shade how many boxes? 9 boxes. And that would be the correct answer. Okay. Now question number 5. In this question, we have to find 3 by 4 of 16. Now, what is this of? We have seen multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. What is this of? Let's see. We have always heard this term BODMAS. In this BODMAS, B is known as bracket, O is known as of, D is known as division, then multiplication, addition and subtraction. This is actually the priority. First priority in a equation or in a what you say question is given to brackets. First we solve bracket, then we solve of, then we solve division, then multiplication, then addition, and in the last we solve subtraction. Okay. Now what is this of? This of is same as multiplication. The only thing is it is given more priority than division and multiplication. If somewhere it is written of, you have to solve this part first. So let's see. Question is 3 by 4 of 16. So just write multiplication in the place of. So we have to solve this thing. And we all know how to solve this. Just multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. 3 16s are and 4 ones are like this. 48 upon 4. It is a improper fraction because numerator is larger than denominator. So we will divide like this. While dividing, we got the remainder 0. So the answer is 12. If remainder was not 0, we would have got a mixed fraction. Okay. I hope you got all these questions. In case of any confusion, please see it one more time. Still, if it is not clear, please ask. Okay. Question number 6. It was your homework. Still, I have solved one part for you so that you can understand it more. This is simple. A mixed fraction into a whole number. Now, first of all, we will write this mixed fraction in normal form. That is 5 3 is 15 plus 2. Like this, 5 into 3 plus 2 upon 5 into 8. Now you can see in this statement, first we will do multiplication. Why? Because BODMAS says so. So 5 3 is a 15 plus 2 upon 5 into 8. Now 15 plus 2 is 17 upon 5 into 8 by 1. 17 8s are 136. 5 1s are 5. It is an improper fraction. Again we will divide and write in the mixed fraction form. Okay, understood? Kindly use today's knowledge to solve the remaining parts as your homework. Okay, you have 2 days. Kindly revise, complete chapter, whatever we have done, and solve these questions. Okay, question number 4 also, the remaining parts you can do. This 5 also, the remaining parts. This is the answer key that you can use after solving all the questions and see the answers. Okay, don't copy from here, just solve on your own, then only you will learn. Class, thank you, all the best, take care.